to ask for more money. It's totally fine. If you have your price, you can ask for it. If they can get closer to your price, they will. If they can't, they will tell you exactly what's their limit. That's all. Okay. Do you have any questions? Because I'm ready to switch to load board. So you kind of have an idea, right? How we look at the all together on the information. So let's start looking. Okay, which equipment you would like to work with? If we talk about flatbed and step deck, we will use truck stop. That's truck stop, and that's how it looks like. Also, we have a DAT load board, and that's the DAT load board. I would like myself to use old version, even though they switched to a new one, but I prefer this one because it's much easier to read. And what I like to do, I would like to have as much option as I can have when I sort my information. So this option gives me more flexibility to do so. Which equipment you would like to check? You tell me and we'll start. Your
Driving, driving.
drive-in. Okay, then we talk about DT. DT power, it's the biggest board that exists for reefer and drive-in. If we talk about step and flat, that would be a truck stop. It doesn't matter which load board you would use. I strongly suggest that you have both, because the more information you have, the better. You can also register yourself for 360, that JB Hunt, because now they can. They actually, all big companies, they create their own load boards, and that's where you find information. So as much as you can to register to different load boards, I suggest you work with all of them, because sometimes you would need different options to use to reload your driver. Maybe out of some areas the DET would be enough, or maybe you would need more. But once again, if we talk about broker purchase, same as we purchase our load boards, broker purchase their load boards. So some of them, they will have DET, some of them will have truck stop, either or. So if we talk about drive-in, so let's start with new load search. That's how you click. You have equipment. If you know your equipment abbreviation, good. If you don't, then you just do search right here. So you delete it. And then you have all equipment posted on the site. So we're looking for a drive-in, right? Out of where?
Chicago.
Chicago. Let's do Chicago. Then if you Chicago, once again, if you have zip code, that would be very helpful, because that's gonna find the actual loads out of the zip code. Next, destination, we would like to see all destinations, right? Then we are looking for today, right, the 28th. Then you have option that's your dead head or empty mile, same thing, dead head, right? I have an option to put how I would like to do my search. So let's say 100 miles radius, right? Big city. Let's see what's gonna happen. Can you change it later? No, I'm kidding. Of course you can. You can change whatever you want. So right here at the top, you can see age. That's age, what the brokers posted in the last 2 hours. So if I would like to see the whole time, I just adjust my time to age, let's say 9 hours. And pay attention to this number right here, total results. Do you see it? Total results. So if I switch back to just 6 hours, see how the number changed? And then if I change the to 2 hours, see how the number changed? So you can sort by the time your broker posted on the load, right? What I like about this load board, because every time when someone covers a load, it's gonna be scratched out from the board, and you can see it's no longer available. Truck stop just delete it, and you can scroll back and forth. It just disappears. So next thing, pay attention to the same number, total results. I have my dead head set for 100, right? If I want to change it to, let's say, 150, do you see a number change? Once again, you can do whatever you want as long as it works for you. For the 50 now, you can see your result, right? Next thing, so we close it. You can edit anything that you change your mind, like, okay, no, I changed my mind, go back, and then you can adjust whatever you want on the search, and then once again edit. Hold on, why it's not working this way? I'm sorry, I have to reload the page. Why it didn't let me? Hold on, new search. Same one, Chicago. 100 miles. Search. Okay. Okay. Now change back. So I can do search right here. I can put 10, right? 10 hours, search back. You can see it, right? It says search back. Can you see it all? So that's your hours. So let's stick with 2. It's more than enough loads to actually go through. And at the time that we were looking for something else, do you see at the bottom, I have Chicago 50. My dead had 50. Do you see it, guys? Can you see this number right here, 10, in green? Now it's 11. That's how many new loads just pop up on the load board. While we were doing new posting kind of search for new one, now 13, 14, and it goes on, right?